I'm terribly sorry.
Hey. Hey, how y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. I am exhausted to a new low. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna DoorDash Dunkin' Donuts because I haven't had Dunkin' in a minute. And it was like, hey, actually, if you want an iced coffee, we're gonna need $30. And I was like, wait, what? No. Yeah. Good morning. We got Alan Page, Monique, Stephen Brandy, Seniors, Diane, Nate Dogg, Brandon, the whole crew. Antonio, what's up? No, he's yawning and I'm yawning. It's not good. Oh my god. Good morning, Tara. Pokey, Lori, good morning. Thanks, Brandon. I'm wearing my jammies today. I'm just sweatpants, sweatshirt, keeping it chill. Can't handle it. Brandon, did Luca go to Vietnam? Someone said that. Yes. I actually just got a FaceTime from him while I was filming the Daily Brief, and he was in the club. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? It's work time. And he's like, it's midnight here. FOMO, to say the least. Hey, Danny Madison. Monique, love you, queen. Oh, thanks, Diane. You're the best. Morning, Talia. The green sweatshirt doesn't go with the blue background. I know, they gotta change the lights in here so they match my sweatshirt. Robert Bruno, money for DoorDash, must be nice. Get off your ass and go to Dunkin'. I don't have the DoorDash money, so I didn't do it, and I actually can't leave the job that I work at to go to Dunkin' Donuts. After? Ever. No, yet. No. Just like kind of working, but maybe during lunch I'll go to Dunkin'. Antonio, I hope he has a good trip too. Morning from Australia, Karma Cat. Aw, Sean Robert Robinson. My kitten sends you lots of kitten hugs. I would pay so much money to have like a small kitten or a little animal at my desk. I wish we had like a class pet and I could just have a hamster at my desk playing. I know there's a fish in there. I'm not sure. Am I allowed to say that? We've talked about it once before. I think I just want a little hamster on the wheel because that's what I feel like at my desk. I'm just getting all my work done, and then I'll fall off the wheel. It'll throw me off, and I crash. Get right back on. Yeah, Monique, what's up with that? DoorDash is crazy expensive for no reason. It was like, hey, there's a $9 delivery fee. The coffee's $1.50. Not cool. Hey, from Southern Illinois. Morning from Missouri. Missouri. Monique. Morning, Gary. Missed you. Steven. Oh, Judy Crazy Chicken Lady. My queen. Did I see Taylor Swift singing Love Story last night? I did at Tight End University. I've been on my Taylor Swift kind of grind recently. I've been really, I don't know if it's like this wedding stuff. Like I just really appreciate a woman like with big secret like that. Like I just think it's so fun. Like good for her. She's getting it done. She's a boss. Fancy got me a new water bottle and I tried to wash it for the first and last time. If you are under the age of 27, you don't wash your water bottle. It's like kind of this thing we're doing. It's like sustainability. The only time I've ever washed a water bottle is the day I get it, but I didn't clearly wash it out good enough, and it's like I'm just kind of drinking suds from the soap. But it's not so bad. It's honestly kind of nice. Brandon, you might be onto something. NBA draft round 2 tonight. Who was the number one draft? Who had the number one pick? Who? AJ was the number one pick. What team did he go to? Ah! The Wizards. The Wizards is such a funny name. The Wizards, the Nuggets. That's Lucas's team? Oh, Luca? Oh, yeah, Denver. The Denver Nuggets. Who was like, you know what would be a badass name for a team? The Wizards and the Nuggets. And the Suns.
Those are great names.
Which one? Oh, yeah. The Knicks. The New York Knickerbocker.
Knickerbockers.
Such a lame-ass name.
They're gonna let the criminal investigate.
Really funny, though. The Knickerbockers. Why couldn't they be called, like, the Box? The Knicks. Gary asks, what am I drinking? Unfortunately, it's just water with suds in it. The only thing Charles didn't buy was a Knicks garbage can. That's true. Corn Pop said, I bet you got coffee in that water bottle. I wish. But sometimes, so with this no-wash water bottle kind of adventure I'm going on, I'll notice that, like, sometimes I'll make an electrolyte drink or something, and then I'll, like, empty it, I'll just, like, rinse it, and then I'll fill it up again. I'm like, ugh, I'm still drinking this flavor, like, 3 months later. Because of the gold nuggets. What are other, oh, yeah, Utah Jazz? Go Jazz? What the hell? They did a bad job. And all the football teams, it's like, the Giants, the Lions, the Panthers. What is it else is there? The Rams. Like, really tough, except, like, then it's like, the Browns. Just like the color, the Browns. And then you get to the NBA and it's like, the Jazz and the Nuggets and the Wizards and the Knickerbockers. And you're like, wait, what? It's like a 1920s, like, bad black and white film. Like, oh, well, there goes the Utah Jazz. I wish, if I could have any accent in the world, I would want a transatlantic accent. I go, why I oughta, like something like that, just so good. Sports paying athletes so much is just dumb. Yeah. How is it possible to not wash the water bottle? You just don't. You just get lazy and you just don't feel like it. You have to rinse until the water runs clear. I did that, but I'm just like kind of still tasting soap. Oh yeah, the Ravens. Is Ravens football? The Baltimore Ravens. The Vikings. The Denver Nuggets. The Utah Jazz. It's like, come on. Yeah, you could tell the baseball names were made in the 20s. The Yankees. The Metropolitans. Baseball has good ones too. What is it? Isn't it like the Canaries or something? The Orioles. The Cardinals. The Canaries. The Cardinals and the Orioles. It's like the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley and the Blue Jays. It's like all birds. I guess because the ball flies like a bird. Is that a fair guess? You know what? The good thing about being a journalist is we can investigate. Why are baseball teams bird names? Let's see. Maybe there's like something scientific. Baseball team names are a mix of geographical locations and unique nicknames which originate in the late 19th century. The Red Sox, the White Sox. It doesn't even say why it's all birds. Oh, the Texas Rangers are named after the law enforcement agency? Sorry, I'm not bored. Yeah, what is the Lakers named after? Like a lake? Oh, lakes in Minnesota. I'm getting intel. Senor's Hangout said, yes, Talia, practice your voices. Somebody said, oh, Judy said, Detroit Tigers isn't a bird name. But I feel like it's disproportionately bird-like. Right? I'm trying to think what other teams are there? Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys is a really weird one. That's football, but it's like your mascot's just a guy. Your mascot's like a guy. The Clippers? You know, long toenails? Like, what's up with that?
Spurs.
The Pelicans? Isn't that New Orleans? They have a good snow cone place called Pelicans. obviously originated in Louisiana. Big fan of their snow cones. Spurs? Oh, the Spurs. Like a cowboy. That makes sense. Babcock, what do you think is the funniest, like, major league sports team name? Like Utah Jazz, Denver Nuggets, Dallas Cowboys. Like, some of them are just really stupid, no?
Yeah, no, I agree. Cowboys are stupid. The Eagles are stupid.
What? No.
I'm just saying the teams I don't like.
Wait, the Eagles is a good one.
Yeah. I generally like
then it's
Eagles
like-
unless they're from Philadelphia.
What?
You know.
Ooh, that's like the Utah Jazz.
Yeah. New York Giants, awesome name.
They don't allow jazz in
Yeah.
Utah, is that what-
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
why are they
But
called
it's like
the
such
Utah
a,
Jazz?
what's the mascot? Like an eighth note?
Where do they move from? Louisiana.
Oh. Well, then change the name. It should be
What's
like,
wrong with the Denver Nuggets?
it's just funny because it makes me think of
You
chicken
think
nuggets.
chicken nuggets? Is
I
that
know
what
it's
it's
supposed to
named
be. Even when it's gold nuggets, like that's not like a really badass force to be reckoned with.
Gold Nuggets, right?
No, but it's not like badass. Like Detroit Tigers or Lions. Like the
We got the
Chicago.
Denver Broncos. They're pretty badass.
Yeah, that's badass.
Colorado Avalanche.
Avalanche is cool,
Which is
but then
actually
it's
kind
like,
of controversial because people have died in avalanches.
all right.
Which
And then it's like, little gold nugget.
the Mighty Ducks. Wow. All right.
It's like, same New York, and this is no shade on New York. We have the Yankees, the Knickerbockers, and the Metropolitans.
Yeah, y'all had the Trolley Dodgers till they moved here also.
I don't know about that.
Go Dodgers.
What? The Metropolitans? Like, duh. Where else would they be from? But, oh, the Saints is a cool one. Oh, when the Saints. That's like a classic one. But then it's like, the Pelicans? What?
It's Holly talking sport.
No, I'm just saying the names are dumb. If I was, a commissioner of some kind, maybe that's my next career move, it would be like the Denver.
You gotta work on your first career move.
Yeah,
Then we
I gotta make
then we
it.
move on to your second.
But it would be things like, I don't know, where are you from?
What do you mean?
Like, what town are you from?
Los Angeles.
Like, the Los Angeles Spider Wolves. That's good. You don't want to play the Spider Wolves. Or it'd be like, the Queen's Meatballs. That's a good name for a sports team. Petition to change the Mets name to a meatball name for Italian Heritage Month. That's good.
Okay.
Go Queen's Meatballs. I'm trying to think
Kind
what
of
other.
make me hungry.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And then you could sell meatballs in the stadium, and now we're making money. If it ain't making dollars, it ain't making sense.
You make it?
Clippers is a kind of boat, I've heard.
Is that right?
Headlines and
San Diego.
to replace Matt Baker.
Because they're originally from San Diego.
That
Like nail clippers? Because their toenails are long, they can't fit in the sneakers. The Falcons and the Hawks. Like, that's cool. Ah, the Yankees.
Oh, and the Metropolitans are
I
like.
said that's not a good name.
Yeah.
I think they should change it to the Meatballs. Yeah. The Los Angeles Spider Hope Dragons. I love that. We need cooler names in sports. Somebody said, what about the Los Angeles Salads? Roll Salads. The Los Angeles Salads, it's the new team. Let's see. Lions, Tigers, Bears. Avocados? Oh, the Los Angeles Avocados? That's really funny. The new minor league baseball team's the avocado toasts. It's like the Savannah Bananas. So cool. God. The Chiefs? Yeah, that one's controversial also, right? It's like Native American, indigenous peoples. Like, what is it now? The Washington football team? Yeah, they had to change a lot of them. God, this country is. Let's see here. Devin is always eating. No salad. Nope. Yeah. The LA Caesars. That's good. And you could have a bunch of people dressed as like Caesar in like a Coliseum run out. Like, I don't want to play. Is there a Gladiators team? The Philadelphia Gladiators. The Warriors. That's cool. Golden State Warriors. You don't want to mess with that. Yeah. Somebody said Eric's favorite team is the Nuggets. Our chicken tendies expert. Hey, Wilton Sherman. His favorite flavor is what? Plain. Roll plain nuggets. I was opening up my Outlook. I'm always scared that Harvey's behind me. It's like a haunted house of some kind. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, now I'm getting emails. You know what? We need to normalize falling for phishing emails. Because if I get an email and the headline is GLP-1 coverage, obviously I'm going to click into it. So you can't even get upset that I fell for the phishing when you have like a delicious steak as the bait. You know what I'm saying? It's like honestly ridiculous. The phishing emails are getting more and more easy to fall for. TMZ Live, that's what we're doing now. Let's see. Harvey's hunting. Guys, don't play with me like that. Soccer team names. Oh, speaking of soccer, there goes Anakin. What would be a cool, what's like your dream soccer team name?
You have a
Independiente.
story question?
All right, well, now they're working. Boring. Ugh, imagine having an important job. I could never. You fell for a phishing email? Yes. Okay, and we need to pretend like not everybody's doing this because it's difficult. Because when I get an email and it says 90% off Birkin bags, click the link, GLP-1 matcha labubu croissant, obviously I'm clicking in, I'm curious. So I'm a journalist. I want to investigate, I want to learn. So I'm gonna open up my email. I don't know, I'm just saying. I don't even read emails anymore. Problem number one, because that's where all the GLP-1 coverage emails are. It's like really difficult. The Tabascos, that's a good name. I love hot sauce. All right, let's see what we got here. Today, what? I'm gonna be what? Harvey's coming? Oh, I'm nervous. Oh God, he's standing up. I had a really funny tweet about him today. I'll show it to you guys later. Today, we will be talking about Whitney Houston, the reflecting pool, Dustin Poirier. That fight video is amazing. The JP Morgan Oh, good, he's off. Did you know the JP Morgan exec that was fired was a DEI exec?
Yes, she was the executive director of DEI.
I didn't know that. Do you feel like maybe they were just looking for an excuse to let it go? I know you knew that, Meatball. Hey.
I just,
I don't know. I feel like they were just looking for an excuse.
Cautionary tale
I don't know.
about celebrating and
I know. I feel like I'd still trash can and I'd
Seen
get
by someone.
promoted in here.
You should buy it, Charlie.
it's like
Yeah, you should buy it.
integrity is more important now than it has ever been.
Which is weird, because cancel culture is so big.
Because integrity is all about what you do when nobody is looking.
If that's what integrity
And
is, I
the
should have been
reality
fired long
is,
ago.
you may think nobody's looking, but there's always somebody looking now. So you better have some integrity. Because someone is always watching.
I feel like that was maybe targeted towards me. I don't know.
Maybe?
I think, look, what I steal in my off time is nobody else's business. Oh, we're talking about Obama marriage. What is that?
We can't show on the
We'll show it to Talia. Oh.
You think she was high?
Oh my God. This was the tweet I was talking about this morning.
I think we actually did that on the show when it happened. Oh, God, I know. You menace.
Is that just a random person on Twitter?
Yeah, it's because somebody posted this article.
Oh, my God.
How great is that? I know he a menace. I have to show him that when he comes over here.
If you show him that, all he's going to care about is it's a great photo.
Exactly.
That's all he's going to say.
Exactly.
It's a great photo.
Let's see.
All right.
Nervous. Let's see. Phishing can take out your whole TMZ. Wait, have you ever fallen for a phishing email?
No. Have not.
Oh, put your microphone on so we can all hear about you being the best at not falling.
I was actually looking to do that. Darius went running off because he realized.
What was I gonna say? I fell for a phishing email. Not here. It was like just a wanted, like my Gmail, and the headline was GLP-1 coverage. Obviously, I'm clicking on that. Obviously, I want to know more. If you're sending me sales for Lululemon outfits, of course I'm gonna click into it. Like, that's not on me, that's on you as the fisher. Don't use buttery lobster and steak as the bait at the end of the fishing line then.
You didn't actually you opened the email.
I opened the
click
email.
On anything
No, I
in
didn't
it.
click anything.
So then you didn't really fall for it.
Yeah, but I was like, oh my God, I got it.
That's fine.
But then you read like the email address it comes
I
from.
opened things and then realized, oh, this
It's
is
phishing?
BS.
Okay, good. Are they gonna steal all my stuff?
No, I've never fallen for that. I'm smarter than that. I did fall for an in-person scam, though, so I'm actually fairly stupid.
What? What in-person scam?
It only happened once, and
All
I
right,
learned my
that's fine.
lesson. You know, it's embarrassing, I'd rather.
Some what?
It's embarrassing.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
This was
I'm
a
sorry.
long, long time ago.
Last week.
Would have been like 96.
Oh, so a really long time ago.
Right, you weren't
Wow.
alive. Somebody walked up to me at the ATM, and he said he was in a bad situation, needed some help, and
Been
he
there.
showed me like this horrible gash on his leg. At least I thought it was. Could have been makeup. Probably
Oh, yeah,
was now that
probably.
I think about it. And he said he had been at some competition, he had a horrible accident, he's trying to get home with his family, and he hangs over and shows over in the parking lot, and there's a car that's towing something, a motorcycle, and his kid is there, and his wife, and kid's got dirt on his face and all this. And we're just trying to get home, and we ran out of cash, and I can write you a check for, I think it was $200. And he goes, if you could just, get us some cash, that would really help us out. So I was like, sure, I'll help you out, buddy. And I take the money out, and he gives me the check. And I go home, and I'm actually feeling pretty good about myself that I helped out this family in their time of need.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
I
we're hearing
walked
about
in-
how Charles got
Yeah.
scammed.
He didn't like
That check
not
bounced.
having the spotlight on him.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, the check bounced.
Sorry, hold on. My friend needs attention over here.
And I know.
didn't know you were telling.
Needy.
Didn't know you were telling a story.
Me.
Didn't
Harvey's
know.
favorite song.
Really?
Me.
Do-re.
For the guy who always interrupts.
What's up?
Nothing, I didn't know you were talking to
Stories
me.
like, hey
Well, now we're
guys,
not.
come on over here. Let me tell you a story. Me.
It wasn't a story.
Are you all warmed up?
No, I'm just
You
trying
good
to
to
get
go?
you guys to pick this, and I don't know how to explain it. Come here.
Oh, we have to come back there.
Wow, unbelievable.
Is there any numbers on your desk you want to move?
No. This.
Should be, but
This.
Oh my God,
my
that's from
God,
White
is that-
Chicks. That's the salad from White Chicks.
Is it in this one?
Yeah. Your mother's so dumb, she calls a
so call
Nikoi
this
salad
tuna, but this is what it is, okay?
a Nikoi salad.
This
Lena knows what I'm talking about.
or this, the chicken,
Chicken?
or the tuna. So this.
It's a real
or
Sophie's
this.
choice.
No, because I don't know how to describe it.
A Nikoi salad?
Yeah, I don't think people know necessarily what Niçoise is.
Well, we all saw White Chicks.
I did not.
That's one of the jokes.
Okay, so the white chick salad
Okay,
or the
The
chicken
chick salad.
White chicks or chicken?
perfect.
White chicks or chicken? Does that work for you?
That works for me. I know exactly what you mean now.
Okay, now go back to Charles.
Okay, thanks. Oh, well, who disappeared? I guess we gotta make it all about me now. Guys, that best joke ever is like, your mother's so dumb. She calls a Niçoise salad a Nikoi salad. It's so funny. chicken cuts. What is it? Is that AI photos? No, that is the delicious food he's eating while I scrape yogurt. Okay, I have a cautionary tale for you people. I don't know if anyone here is into coconut cult. Have you ever heard of this, coconut cult? It's this like high density probiotic yogurt. You're only supposed to have 1 spoonful a day. I'm hungry, so I ate the whole thing. And it turns out you may experience side effects similar to that of food poisoning if you eat the whole thing. So yesterday I'm sitting down, I house this potent yogurt. It's alive, it's like effervescent, it makes your tongue tingle. All of a sudden I'm like, I think I'm gonna vomit everywhere. I'm dripping sweat, pale, clammy, shaky. I have like a distended stomach. I'm like, guys, I think I gotta go home. I was fine, but moral of the story, it was like a ginger seltzer. Hey, Melissa. It's Melissa Wednesday. It's Melissa. Well, I guess it would be Melissa Monday. Oh, go Melissa, go Melissa. Can you take me higher? It's my Creed impression. Yeah, getting a few giggles in the crowd. Yeah. Talia, where did you work prior to TMZ? You ever heard of this little place, Pet Supplies Plus? Yeah, scooping crickets. No, I worked at Arizona Iced Tea. My summer after I graduated, I was an intern over there, playing on Instagram. That was a lot of fun. Fun fact, I keep a Diet Arnold Palmer, which is my favorite drink, and the founder of Arizona's favorite drink. I keep one on my desk just as a trophy, a token of my youth. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the white chick salad. I think that's funny. Oh, it's like 50-50. Oh my God, Talia, sing that song from White Chicks, 1,000 Miles. Da-na-na-na-na-na, and I need you, da-na-na-na-na-na, and I miss you, da-na-na-na-na-na. Love that song. If I could, chicken cob sounds better, seeing as how I don't know WTF a white chick salad is. It's a niçoise. You like coconut water? Yeah, it's great hydration. I took a really hot, 112 degrees, hot Bikram class, like traditional 26 and 2, and I was so dead by the end of it. The instructor was like, hi, here is a shot. It's just salt. Like, please just like drink a little water and just take all of the salt so you don't faint. TMZ should be called the Food Network. True. We do talk a lot about food. Slate 49, thank you so much. Slate 49 said, Talia actually has a really nice vocal voice. I was just messing around. It's like, I don't even really sing like that. Jimmy is teeth, 26 and 2. Hey, what's up? You ever take Bikram yoga? 26 and 2?
Once.
Did you almost die by the end?
Yep.
I took the hardest Bikram class of my life. It was 112 degrees. It's supposed to be 105.
I don't know what temperature it was. It was hot.
Hot. Terrible.
So hot you can't breathe.
Yeah, and then it's like, then all my jewelry starts getting really hot. I had to stop sitting in the sauna because my earrings were like melting into my skin.
So yeah, the check bounced.
Poor Charles. So yeah, the check bounced.
The check bouncing wasn't the humiliating part. The humiliating part was getting home and feeling good about myself and happily telling my girlfriend what I had done, and then her looking at me like, how stupid are you? And it was in that moment, and not until that moment, that I realized I'm an idiot. I'm a
Nice.
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And that was more humiliating than the check bouncing.
Yeah. Not
Because
cool.
then she never really looked at me the same, and now we
You're
broke up a year later, and
That'll do
she
it.
was like, this guy is too dumb.
Yeah.
I'm not hitching my wagon to this dumb.
Yeah. If it makes you feel better, I used to work at Pet Supplies Plus, obviously greatest corporation in the world, and it was
What corporation?
Pet Supplies Plus.
What is that?
It's like Petco. And you can work there when you're like 12. They don't care. So, so I worked there. And there was a woman who bought a single container of cat food. A single container of cat food's like 35 cents. And she handed me a $5 bill. And I'm like, girl, it's 53 cents. Like, come on. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. So I take the 5 and I'm giving her back her change.
Maybe she needed singles.
Oh, no, no.
Maybe she needed singles.
It wasn't a 5. She gave me a $100 bill first
Oh,
for the 63-cent can. I was like, bitch, please. So I'm counting out all of her change, and I'm like, I can't be doing this. And then she's like, she has all the change in her hand. She's like, oh my God, I found a $5 bill in my purse. Like, just give me back the 100. I'll give you back the change, whatever. I was like, great, we're gonna start this over from scratch. I take the change back, put it back, give her a $100 bill. While I'm like counting everything out, she does.
But you didn't change the counter? Oh.
No, I did.
Oh.
She does a sleight of hand and like puts the 100 back in and pulls out a 10. And she was like, you must have gotten confused, sweetie. You didn't give me back the 100, you only gave me a 10. And I was like, oh my God, I'm an idiot. Of course, that's so something I would do. So I gave her another $90 out of the register. She walked away with cat food and $190.
Pretty slick.
Yep.
Pretty sick.
I was also like 15, and I remember I was like,
Did you cry?
yeah, of course. It was literally like my first job ever. I was like, it was like I was a camp counselor, and then this was my entry into the workforce at like 15, where I was like, dude, I'm cool as fuck. I'm a cashier at a store. And yeah. Also during my tenure there, a hamster gave birth. And all of a sudden I was like feeding them. There was like some hamsters at the store, and all of a sudden there's like these jelly beans all over the cage. I'm like, what the hell are these jelly beans? That's what a baby hamster looks like. Yeah. Why don't we just take a second to sit with that? That made me upset. I miss that job.
Land of the free.
If this place had hamsters, it would probably be my favorite job ever.
You're a hamster person?
I love hamsters. If I could be any animal, I would want to be a flying squirrel or a sugar glider. You know sugar gliders? Sugar glider. These are sugar gliders. You know them? They're just like babies.
Same way it does every day.
And they have like little,
Time.
they have like little skin flaps so they can fly. Let's see. Antonio said, I'm glad I just finished lunch. True. Cats are aliens. Said, I hate Pet Supplies Plus. They bought out Pet Value during the pandemic.
Local...
No, Pet
I never
Supplies
heard of Pet
Plus.
Supplies Plus.
Okay, clearly you don't love your dog enough.
Does it exist out here?
Yeah.
Where?
There's one in Brentwood. Yeah, there's one right over here, because I was like, maybe after work I'll pick up a couple shifts at my old stomping grounds. Just get back into the groove of scooping crickets and feeding hamsters.
Giving away $90.
Yeah, why not? It was just kind of my Robin Hood era. Yeah. Just kind of my Robin Hood era. I got really into like birds and snakes while I was there too. It's no biggie. It was a good job. Because I was responsible for lives that weren't human lives. So it was good for me to practice accountability.
So if a hamster or two died,
Blood was on my hands. Morning.
Morning.
The people are still voting. So far, it's 49% white chicks salad, 51% chicken cob.
Warm it up.
It is a tight
Okay,
race.
we need resolution in 5 minutes.
All right. 5 minutes, we'll have our poll results.
I need your help, guys. I'm amenable to both. I just need a decision.
All right. It's at 52 chicken cob right now. Is there really a difference?
Is there a difference
Yeah.
between chicken and tuna?
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
It's very different.
Okay. Devil Wears Prada. I didn't realize there was a big difference.
Okay. Are you pretending to be Anne Hathaway?
Yes.
Who am I?
Obviously, you're Meryl Streep. Obviously, you are the evil old boss, and I am the innocent, young, beautiful worker.
That is hysterical.
Why are we just throwing around adjectives like?
And Charles, you are the guy who keeps getting scammed.
She just called me a mean woman.
Things you already knew. Come on.
And?
I fell for a phishing email the other day that was about GLP-1 coverage. I just thought that'd make you feel a little less old if you knew other people were.
Okay, I don't need to feel less old, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, did you see?
Don't you though?
No.
Can I show you the tweet that I was talking about this morning?
Sure. TMZ Harvey Levin goes viral. I know he a menace.
Are you reading it out loud is even
Viagra.
funnier than
Oh,
it
God.
existing?
I know.
Well, no,
he
I
a
know
menace.
he a menace on the.
No, it really
Isn't
said
that
I know
great?
he
Then
a
he
menace.
stopped right before he got to Viagra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? We were talking about the reflecting pool a little bit this morning. People saying it's back.
We'll see.
It's bad.
Okay, what are we doing, guys? Jonah, come on, talk to us. Okay. Who's our guest today?
Somebody said Charles buys 200 new T-shirts a week and he never wears a good one. They're scamming you on shirts too.
Man,
Oh
you
my,
guys are kind of funny.
that's really funny. Now I'm looking at sugar glider pictures.
Yeah, because
Who's he with again? He's not with the NHL.
I don't wear T-shirts to work like Derek does.
You're in a T-shirt.
Try to maintain.
I'm in my pajamas, so
Well, that's right. I'm talking
keep it,
wrong.
just keep it classy.
Here we go.
Chicken Cobb is our winner. It was.
Do you have
Thank you.
Fetterman in?
Thank you, Mel.
Niçoise salad.
Well, I think we do Fetterman as a lead-in to UFC.
Well, not related to the UFC thing.
No, but it lets us pivot. You know what a pivot is?
Yeah.
Can I
Just do it as
define sports to you? You want to do You want to do separate things? 'Cause- And speaking of UFC, because there's heat to Fetterman, and then we can get people involved in
And then we'll talk about something
gay,
totally.
something gay. You want to speak up on that? You just
Happy
did.
Pride Month.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. You have not heard this before, but somebody famous is telling Oprah Winfrey, pants on fire. You lied. You lied about Whitney Houston.
And they are not happy about it. We told you that during this award she was receiving in Cannes, Oprah sort of, I was say confessed, but revealed.
It was more of a flex.
Yeah, it was revealed that her audience had kept a very big secret for her back in 2009 when Whitney Houston was on Oprah's show. In Oprah's words, she showed up high on drugs and at some point fell off the stage.
And Oprah says she pleaded with the audience not to reveal that to anybody, not to release pictures of it.
Which kudos to them, by the way, they didn't.
And she said that it would have killed Whitney had these pictures gotten out. And her audience, she says, obeyed and didn't put the pictures out, and this remained a secret until Oprah spoke this week at the Cannes event.
Right. So 17 years later, Oprah herself reveals what her audience, they were able to keep the secret. Oprah didn't. And now Whitney Houston's estate and her family members are very upset.
In particular, Pat Houston.
Pat Houston, who is the who runs Whitney's estate and is her sister-in-law, she told us that Whitney absolutely fell off the stage. She's not disputing that. But it was during a sound check, and it was due to the darkness of the area and her unfamiliarity with the stage. She was absolutely not high.
That's the key right there. We got to
Right.
just stop for a second.
Yeah.
Absolutely not high.
Because, again, Oprah said that she showed up. The way Oprah put it was, we did an interview segment, and she was fine. And then the day she showed up to perform, she was high on drugs.
Pat Houston says, not true. Now, it was 3 years before Whitney was found dead in the bathtub at the Beverly Hilton. And she had famously struggled with drug problems and had even performed at times when she was high on drugs. Pat is saying that wasn't the case always, and it wasn't the case with Oprah Winfrey.
But Pat is acknowledging that, yes, Whitney had issues, clearly. She said Whitney's humanity included triumphs and struggles, but on that day, she showed up as the professional and gifted artist she always worked to be. We owe her the dignity of telling the truth, not repeating myths.
So that's interesting to say not repeating myths, because this wasn't a myth that was repeated. This was a secret never told.
Right.
And so that's kind of an odd statement.
And I think that's what really rubs her family the wrong way, is that, why are you talking about this now?
And what's interesting is Oprah, you have to assume that Oprah had interviewed Whitney many times over the course of her career.
She said she had.
And and she's around her a lot. And so I think what Pat is saying is, like, she is saying in the statement is, a lot of people imply or thought that Whitney was always high. Anytime she was around people, that she was always out and about and she was high, whether she was performing or doing interviews. And the estate is just saying that's not the case.
Well, see, I'm not sure I buy that. I know what you're saying, that because she was high so much, that she must have been high then. I don't think Pat's saying that. I think Pat is saying that Oprah knew that she wasn't high because Oprah interacted with her. I don't think Pat is giving her that out to say, well, I assumed she was high because she was high all the time.
No, he's saying that Pat knows that there are people who think that.
People think that, but not Oprah.
Maybe, are you saying that Pat is saying Oprah should know better?
Yeah, and they did know better.
Our chat thinks Oprah wouldn't lie about that they are kind of taking Oprah's side on this, and even though her state is saying one thing,
that's really interesting.
The problem is, we haven't seen this, so obviously when they aired the episode, they didn't show Whitney falling off the stage. So without seeing,
but you're also seeing her perform.
Yes, you're seeing her perform.
And was there any evidence when you watched her perform? Because we have seen evidence of Whitney Houston on drugs when she performed.
This was not that.
Well, but that's a key thing. She didn't hide it well when she did. And so, I don't know. Look, people online have gone both ways. A lot of people are taking Whitney's side.
It's interesting that people kind of have to, forcing people to choose between two icons. Do you side with Whitney and her family, or do you side with Oprah? And without seeing the actual fall, it's a trust thing, right? You're basically saying, who do you trust more on this particular topic?
And you wonder also now, because this kind of, with Pat speaking out, it puts Oprah now in a situation. Does Oprah now respond to what Pat said?
She hasn't yet.
I just spoke to someone that's been talking to Pat, and as of now, the estate has not heard from Oprah or anyone in her camp. But does Oprah keep this going and now respond to Pat? Because then it kind of just looks like, not like a war, but it's like this back and forth.
That's a tough one for Oprah to say, no, she was high on drugs.
Right.
That's a tough one.
So what do you do? Does Oprah now, does she apologize? Does she let it go?
Does Oprah have to take an L on this one?
I don't know. It's really interesting.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm from Columbus, Georgia. And my good sis is in heaven singing praises with Jesus right now. The last thing that we need to do is tarnish her name and her legacy. We all know that she had, problems that she faced in the past. But this is just so insensitive to do, because we don't know what pain her family went through. And to me, this is kind of like exploiting an issue of your own game, because if you had your own business going on, Miss Oprah Winfrey, you would not need to talk about Whitney. It's so insensitive.
I wonder if Oprah just felt like it's been 14 years since she passed. It's been 17 years since this incident. If I mention it in passing,
I think that was the case.
That nobody's gonna feel any way about it.
I think she probably did feel that way.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I remember, and I don't remember the year, but it was definitely the early.
If you tell me that you saw Whitney Houston perform somewhere, I'm gonna go ahead. Say it.
Out of jealousy.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't.
All right, good.
But I had a friend.
All right.
I had a friend of mine was a publicist who was handling her publicity before she became a big star. And I remember he was at my house one afternoon, and he said to me, I'm representing this girl. Her name is Whitney Houston, and I'm telling you, she's going to be huge. And this was before anything. And I just, I don't know why. I remember that conversation because it was a couple of months later that it just exploded. Okay.
I don't know. It's not often that Oprah...
Where was your Cobb salad from?
I'll show you in a second.
Oprah usually comes out on top. Oprah wins, right? And usually for good reason. She is beloved for a good reason. But it's interesting when people who are beloved make a slight misstep, possibly. Not possibly. I think she did make a slight misstep.
Oprah made a slight misstep?
Yeah. Doesn't happen often, but everybody's fallible. I don't know
what I think.
But the other part of it is that I disagree with Pat Houston in that,
Oprah shouldn't have brought it up.
I disagree with Pat Houston in that I don't think Oprah would intentionally say Whitney's high when, like, for whatever reasons, and we weren't there, I think Oprah believes what she said. She wouldn't have said that. I don't think she would just make up something.
Embellishing, perhaps.
Well, yeah, maybe, Daniela, but you don't embellish and say, especially for someone who was known to have issues.
Yeah.
So.
But like, you ever take a Benadryl and then you're like loopy?
Or like Harvey.
A Lunesta?
You know take a pill that you thought was Advil.
No, do you know what it probably
Lunesta,
is? It's probably she just made an assumption because she felt she was high. And I think that's maybe over time, it's like, yeah, she fell off.
But there must have been something else she saw before the fall that made Oprah think
Not necessarily.
She must be high.
Not necessarily. Maybe she assumed because she felt she was high.
That'll do it.
Maybe, maybe not.
She should have just left Whitney alone. Everybody knew Whitney was struggling, but bringing it up now is just dumb.
What's going on with...
Tired?
Yeah.
Same. What's up with that?
Not really.
It's the low, it's the pressure.
Yeah.
I don't really
Oprah is allowed to tell her journey.
Figure out what the hell we're doing.
From Texas?
It's trucking. Trucking.
Okay.
Like a trucking.
Okay.
Did you know that Clive Davis signed Your Beloved?
I did know
Grateful
that.
Dead?
My dad. If I ever have a kid, God forbid, I'm gonna name it Althea.
You're gonna name him Althea?
What's going
I can
on?
only make a
I guess
girl,
Althea is
probably.
kind of a...
Althea is a cool name. Or he could be Altheo.
Okay. Here we go.
Do you guys have Floor on this one?
No, we got Charlie. Do we have Charlie? Yeah, there he is. Okay, here we go.
Well, if President Trump ever finds those vandals... Well, if President Trump ever finds the vandals who he says destroyed the reflecting pool in D.C., they should be facing some very stiff penalties, at least according to Congressman Troy Nehls.
By the way, if the people who did this have a dog, watch out.
Yeah, watch out. So this is what Congressman Nehls told our Charlie Cotton about the alleged vandals. And I say alleged, there's been zero evidence of them.
For the reflecting pool.
Yes.
I hope they go to prison. They should go to prison. Those that I mean, using knives and stuff.
But did they?
That's horrible.
Where's the evidence, sir?
They cut what they did. Why are they? Anything Trump tries to do to try to beautify this amazing city of Washington, D.C., The far left, Trump derangement syndrome, nut jobs are out there trying to destroy it.
Taxpayers did spend their money on it, and as far as we know, it was just a shoddy job, maybe.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Trump doesn't ever do anything.
Is that right?
Everything he does is perfect.
Who should foot the bill for the repairs?
I would take their homes. If they have a home, if they have a car, hell, if they have a dog, I'd make them sell everything and fix it.
Wow.
Absolutely.
The dog is a bridge too far.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the dog is just a bridge too far.
All of it is a bridge too far.
Here's the thing. There has been a development, and we have not been able to see really the bottom of the reflecting pool visually because it was green filled with algae. There has been a huge change, and our intrepid TMZ guys in D.C. have been all over it, in particular Charlie. And so Charlie's joining us
early this morning, put on his scuba gear, went.
He didn't put on his scuba gear.
No scuba gear.
But Charlie, we have your video. Walk us through it.
So, I mean, as you can see, the water is crystal clear. I even took a photo of water inside a clear, like water bottle, and you couldn't see a speck of sediment. It looks beautiful. And so when I went there this morning, I was kind of like blown away and kind of thought to myself, maybe they've pulled this off. Maybe there was a hiccup, as there is in some things early on, and they seem like they might have gotten over that because the water's clear and it looks American flag blue. I mean,
hold on.
There's
an issue.
There are two issues. One is the algae, which you're saying may well have been cured. But the second issue is there are a lot of people saying this pool, this reflecting pool, was not constructed properly when they redid it, and that it was bubbling.
Of that, Charlie. You saw evidence. You shot video where there's this very clear.
I don't know that Charlie found evidence because now the question is that line vandalism?
You saw evidence of the liner, the surface of the reflecting pool is not intact, right? There's a place where there's a rip or a tear. We don't know what it is, but that's still there. The water is clear, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's a long tear. I don't know how long that is, Charlie, but it's an unbroken line that's jagged, and it's weird.
It is weird. I mean, it is weird. As you said, like, look, I'm no scientist, so it could be from anything, but
you don't need to be a scientist for that part, but
there's got to be a reason that the sediment or algae or whatever it is gathering in such a way. Maybe there's a long divot.
Charlie,
that's what common sense would tell me.
Hold on. You keep saying sediment and algae, and I don't think you're using the right term there.
What should I be using?
Daniela, go to the video where you see the tear. The white line is the bottom of the reflecting pool, right? That's not sediment.
No, it's not sediment.
That's where the surface is torn up.
Well, no, but
however it tore, I know, is the issue.
Yeah, no. I mean, was it bubbling and did it tear because of bad construction, or did somebody, as Trump says, go in there and vandalize it? The weird thing about it to me is, I mean, I've seen bubbling before on paint and all, and it bubbles here and there. It doesn't bubble in a straight line. This seemed a straight, jagged line, or a jagged line.
Wait, is it straight or is it jagged?
A jagged line that's unbroken over a long stretch.
How long was that stretch, Charlie?
I would say 30 feet. Maybe 30 feet.
Right.
And I'm not going to say that line is the divot. It's kind of hard to tell, but there was similarly colored. I'm saying sediment because I don't know what it is, but maybe it's something else. But it did strike me that it was something gathering in such a formation, and there would have been a reason that the stuff was doing it. You know what I mean?
Was there any other break that you saw now that you can see it clearly and you can look at the bottom?
Was that
aside from that line, did you see anything else in the entire reflecting pool that it had such a tear?
Not like that. I saw similar color lines, straight lines, if it was like by a tile or by something clearly put there for a reason. But as you can see there's nothing gathering like in a line formation. So there must be something to do with the bottom of the pool there.
Right.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's proof, maybe it's not proof, but I just found it interesting and so documented it.
Oh, look, the good news is the water is cleared up. That's
Well,
that's the bigger thing. They're still
gonna-
going to have to deal with the surface.
They have to drain it and repair it.
And then when they put the water back in, they're going to have to deal with the algae again.
But I do think it's important because, look, we had 2 pool guys on yesterday who said that it was poorly done, that it was left in the sun too long before they put the paint over it, and that's why it bubbled. Now, Trump is saying that somebody cut it, and I think it's an issue because...
But hold on, before you give...
I don't know.
I get it, but before you give it too much credence, remember, yesterday, Jacob went to the office where the president said they have the evidence that it was vandalized.
And nobody gave him anything. Yeah.
Nothing.
I know.
So
I don't understand.
Again,
I don't understand.
why are we bending over backward? You cannot keep saying something is when you have no proof of it.
Well, I'm not bending over backwards. I'm saying that if something bubbles, usually it doesn't bubble in an unbroken line over a long stretch. And only that line. It's a narrow line that goes back and forth.
Do you think?
So it's not a seam.
But,
in other words,
I don't
it's
want
not
to
a seam.
I don't want to.
I don't know what
I don't
it
want to
is.
mislead our audience here. Charlie, are you willing to say that that was the only line that was broken in the entire reflecting pool? He said it was 30 feet.
I know.
The reflecting pool is 400 feet long.
The water is particularly clear today, so you can see most things, and that is the only sort of unbroken line I noticed. But I'm sure I'll be back on my reflecting pool beat tomorrow, probably.
Well, it's
so I can go and double check.
It's important,
Get your
but
flippers.
Just like it didn't seem credible, frankly, when Trump said it, I want to be clear about it. That hey, I can't explain an unbroken, narrow line because it's not a seam. A seam would be straight. So it's weird. It's just weird to me.
It's just weird, but my big thought was there today. Credit where credit's due. I mean, it looks
cleaning up the water.
Perfect.
Yes,
it looks
sure.
It looks great. And so when it was looking green, we were saying it's looking green.
How'd the water taste?
Oh, just delicious, man. Just absolutely delicious. Keep your hydrates up.
Don't do it, Charlie. Don't do it, Charlie.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, man.
Cheers, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
15? What?
I hate you.
Was this up the whole time?
I guess I would.
I didn't see.
No, it wasn't. No, because it was Charlie. It was full screen Charlie.
We gotta here's the problem. We're not unless we can see.
You can chop a lot of that. We were.
Yeah. Okay. But make it 12. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
What?
Was it Charlie? Don't get arrested.
Probably Nick.
He said he looks
Nixon.
great, though.
Wild and
Poor
out.
dude just filmed it.
Nick Cannon.
Could you tell him we're doing the show? And does he want to talk to? Either take a message. Yeah, just take a message.
The people think that
I gotta
that
tell
line
you,
looks
man.
like something that would happen if you drove a heavy vehicle over a pool.
But it wasn't
Nobody
there
drove
at
a
the
car
beginning.
Over. What do you mean it wasn't
No,
there?
it was.
You don't know that.
Yes, we.
But what if it's like
When they
foundational
first
structure?
put it down, it was blue. It became green with algae.
We're not talking about the water.
I understand. You
talking
could
about the
see the
bottom.
bottom when it was first done, and when they put water in,
Yeah, but
you didn't have that line.
It could create a weakness in
Because
the
it needed
foundation.
to. Okay.
Right, what I'm saying is if a truck drove by, it was a truck.
Truck.
You just said that.
Yeah, the
There's no
motorcade.
truck that
No,
drove
the
through the
motorcade
freaking-
drove through it.
The motor.
Through the reflecting pool?
Yes.
Yes!
That Trump drove a vehicle.
motorcade.
Yes. Before it was filled with water. Yes.
It's probably the weight of the.
Right, but it didn't break then.
But it could have just
Why-
weakened the
hold
structure,
on a
and then
second.
once you fill it up
Why
with
did
water.
the motorcade
Because he
drive
wanted to
through the
brag.
reflecting pool?
Because he looked cool,
Yeah,
bro.
I haven't seen it, but Andy told me about that. That it did drive. Yeah. Yeah.
It's an uneven foundation crack. Brandy said she agrees. She said, tell him, Tali, it's an
Maybe.
uneven foundation crack.
Maybe, I don't know.
That poor duck died for nothing, Andrea said.
What is B?
Sorry, Chet.
They should freeze it so we could ice skate in the winter.
Hey, what is Taylor Frankie Paul? What are we saying now?
We said that
We didn't definitively say it?
We said that we said all the things that are going on behind the scenes, that they're aiming to do it if they end up doing it. They haven't locked it in yet, but mid-July.
Okay, who's doing Taylor and Travis? If anybody?
Taylor Travis?
Whose story is that? Is that Jamie's? Is this
Travis?
the permits?
We can mention the permits also, yeah.
Oh, then what's the story? Okay. Yeah. I think the permits are interesting. But sure. Do you have the guest? Well, what are we doing, guys?
We already have another guest that's up. Please ask the guest that's up if she can come back on in 25 minutes.
Is she E?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey. Oh, I'm up. I didn't know where we went. Hi, Corey. Are you watching any games right now?
No, I think the first one's in 30 minutes.
Nice. I watched the Congo-Colombia game last night. I got to feed, I'm babysitting for my infant cousin in July. And so I have to, obviously, you got to prepare for something like that. So I got to feed him and put him to bed last night, give him his little baba, and put him in the swaddle. He was so cute. And he's little. And you have to burp him, and he burps. And babies make sounds that I didn't know they made. It's the cutest thing. His head is so soft. And he's little. And he farted a lot. So that's how I know we're family. Somebody said, you can't cut the lining of the pool unless you're Antifa. Who said that? I am right, you are wrong, is the name of the commenter. Aw, Monique, I know. Stephanie, the baby, was so cute.
Okay, is she up?
No, my cousin, my infant cousin is a baby. Who's playing the game today? What is it? Who is playing?
I mean, between Dana and her, feels like
Switzerland and Canada. That's a good match.
Tough game. I didn't bet on that one. I don't
Scotland versus Brazil. Brazil.
I picked Brazil.
Me too.
Yeah.
Czech Republic versus Mexico. I'm gonna take Mexico.
Mexico.
Tomorrow is Curacao and Cote d'Ivoire. Pardon my step here.
And he has, what's his relationship?
Good. Right.
Okay.
You knew it was going to happen. There's no way that Taylor and Travis are going to have this wedding and invite as many people as they've invited, and someone isn't going to let out a few details here and there.
Like the reflecting pool, there is a crack.
There is a crack in the armor, and it is one George Kittle, the San Francisco 49ers tight end, who is very close friends with Travis. He and Travis, along with Greg Olson, founded what they call the Tight End University. It's a gathering they do every summer with all NFL tight ends, and it's going on in Nashville right now. So George Kittle was asked about the wedding. Now, he could have just said, I don't know anything.
Not going to talk.
No, that's not what George did.
What does it say about Travis that here he is tonight, just before the wedding, making this a priority?
He's warming up. That's what he is. He's warming up for the wedding.
He's loyal. He loves TEU.
He's the exact same person. Like, he's got the great energy, love for the boys. But, like, just seeing him like always watch her back and like always be there for her when she needs anything. It's just kind of fun to see. I will say that.
Did we score a wedding invitation?
Yeah, we'll be there.
We did, yes.
I'll be there. I'm wearing a blue suit, so that's all I got.
He is.
I have nothing else.
Shout out Stitch by Mitch.
Is it MSG?
I have no idea.
We don't know.
I actually asked Travis last night and he laughed at me, so.
We're excited.
I'm half expecting there just to be a jumbo jet on a runway and they put us on a plane somewhere. I don't have expectations because I know it's going to be amazing.
So that's really, he revealed something I think that's really interesting, which is, it's, you know, we know that the party is going to be at Madison Square Garden, but it sounds like they have not officially told the guests that yet, because I believed him when he said, I don't know, maybe they're going to get a jumbo jet.
And he said, I asked Travis, and he just laughed. So they really haven't told
the guests.
So
which is ironic because we've been reporting it's Madison Square Garden, but they're not telling the guests that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because why would George ask him the night before? Where's the wedding?
Right.
If they already knew.
Well, TMZ said.
Right. And even more proof that something is going down. We know that the city is going to be blocking off the street around MSG from July 2nd to July 4th. Remember, we know the event, the big shindig celebration is going down on July 3rd. We know that a couple days before they're going to be setting up, the day after they're going to be taking down. So this little time frame makes sense.
There are permits that were pulled from the city that show street closures. So it's all, look, we know it's MSG. We know it's MSG. So I think what's fascinating is they still haven't told the guests. So there's got to be some, like, how are they going to tell the guests? Show up in New York City and
how often, how far beforehand do they tell them?
Is it the same
imagine
day?
If you've gotten the invitation and now you're just sitting there going like, well, how are we getting where we have to be?
They had to tell them it's New York City.
They had to tell them the city,
They
right?
had to tell them it's New York City.
Well,
be in New York City by this date, and then wait for further instructions.
wait for an email or
wait for
text.
a pigeon to fly by and drop off a note.
And then make sure you destroy and delete the text.
Well, he did admit one thing that he was told, which is no gifts at this wedding. I think a lot of people were wondering, who do you get for one of the richest women in the world? And Travis is pretty wealthy, too.
No gifts.
Of course. Well, that's the thing. We had a big debate on this in the morning. So I do not think a blue suit constitutes a tux.
They agree.
Period.
The only reason we thought it was black ties because we saw Andy Reid, the Chiefs coach, getting fitted for a tux. But that doesn't mean that it's black tie.
I was told.
Midnight blue, because I'm going to a wedding on July 4th. It's not Taylor Swift's wedding. I need to wear it.
Thanks, Mike. We figured that out.
It's black tie preferred. A midnight blue is perfectly acceptable for black tie, and in fact, in photographing, it says it photographs darker than a black tie.
Is it a tux?
Yes.
Okay, but you don't call a tux a suit.
Oh, God.
You don't.
Would George Kittle call a tux a suit?
Yes.
Yes, he would.
No, maybe not.
A dopey football player would call a tux a suit.
No offense, George.
A dopey football player.
Don't call him dopey.
Well, I said the same thing yesterday. I'm a dopey bad football player. And I said the same thing. I said, I'm going to pick up my suit.
Are you calling yourself a football player in the same way George Kittle is because you were a JV quarterback?
Yeah.
And
it's the same game.
George.
It's the same game.
Oh, my God.
We're good. Hi, my name is Justin. I'm from Cape Coral, Florida. What do you mean they don't know where the venue is? There's over 1,000+ people that still don't know where in the world the venue is going to be for this event. This is absolutely crazy. I know that she's a mastermind at keeping secrets and little Easter eggs here and there. Thank you, George. We got that little bit of information. Maybe the dress code is blue. The anticipation is part of the fun for all of us. So congratulations, Travis. Congratulations to Taylor. We can't wait to see what is next. This wedding is going to be one for the books. It's going to be iconic.
I just want to see 1,000 people hanging out in the street just waiting for a text.
The fact that everyone's standing in Times Square like,
what's going on here, guys? Okay.
I was
on what
I
day?
was squatting, eating my hot dog down
Well,
there.
I mean, the fact that
because
they
this
have
is not a safe
clothes-
space. It's delicious.
Sounds like they're gonna have
No bun.
parked on the street.
I'm a gluten-free diva.
Or it could be.
What?
But
I love hot. Yeah, I only eat them no bun.
no, I know, but
Oh, God, can you not eat that around us?
It's so. What are you doing? It smells.
Okay, then why would you
Don't
order them?
say that.
They did.
Don't. I know, but don't
There's
say
no
it.
bun on it or anything.
I don't eat
like,
gluten.
Bad expression for you to use.
well, that's what she's doing.
No, but don't say
She's got
she's.
loose. All right, loose dog.
That might be worse.
Don't say raw dog. It's just like not
I have
what you should
a
be saying. Isn't
gluten
it?
allergy, I'll have you know.
Oh, okay. Okay, just.
All respect to gluten.
Okay, so I'm standing
but
over here.
I'm talking more about the phrase
Oh,
you.
stop it.
You do not.
You've said it more times
Then
now
don't
than
order
I have.
hot dogs for the entire office. You
No,
don't
I
like the smell.
understand that. It's just Charles was saying it in a
I
way.
said it one time, and you keep
It's
hammering it. So to speak.
Phrasing. Charles, you gotta go on your lunch break.
Pause.
You're done.
What?
What?
All right. I'm done. I ate it all. It's gone. It was so good. Delicious. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I gotcha. Oh my, that was so good, you guys. Whew, out of breath. I just ate mine. I just got flamed because I ate it with no bun. Dude. Yeah, undressed, no bun. Just wrapped a napkin around it and ate it. Did you know, zero carbs. Zero carbs. What?
No, Fetterman did. Oh, okay. Jacob didn't, and in the clip.
Do they sell the hot dogs? Like, can I buy them?
What do you mean, Francis? I'm like,
It's actually like Francis, but
that's what he said.
oh, he did. He got it right.
What?
There's a food court outside Costco.
Okay, Taylor Frankie Paul, here we go. What block is this? B2. Just so you know, this may not, B may go with the full block. So this could be D2. Here we go.
What?
B is going to be the UFC. Or what if we do it to time? Okay, here we go. We should do UFC as B.
Well, here we are about 4 months later after The Bachelorette was yanked. Taylor Frankie Paul's season, you know, ABC decided not to air it after we published the story about her brutal fight with her ex.
Well, we showed the video.
And showed the video of her throwing the bar stools and the whole thing, and ABC...
They yanked it within 2 hours, so that it seems like it's RIP Bachelorette.
But behind the scenes, ABC did not give up on airing the season, and we've found out that they are this close to making a decision. They already know when they want it to air, and there's some things going on behind the scenes before they actually lock in the decision, but they would like to have it air mid-July. Don't know yet if this would be on the network or if it's going to be on Hulu, but they still want this thing to air. And part of it has to do with image rehabilitation that Taylor has been doing on social media. And the other part of it is that they've been doing some marketing testing with audiences to see how they feel about her.
So, look, I mean, they spent a ton of money on this. ABC is losing a fortune by not airing it, and there's an incentive to do it. They have a new chief over there, and this was literally days after he started. So it was kind of a fiasco they never wanted. They wanted to air this thing. I got to tell you, at this point, I mean, I hate to say it this way, but the video becomes promotion more than it does a scandal.
Right. And the reality is that as long as they have sponsors on board, I think they're going to do it. The only reason that they wouldn't do it at this point is if they couldn't get sponsors for the show.
I think that's right.
Yeah, and I think it's really interesting the way that they're choosing mid-July. I mean, that's a pretty quick turnaround, but our sources told us that they never really stopped editing, that they were continuously editing the episodes.
Well, they were
going to
air it that Sunday before we
Correct.
put
The day
the video.
before they pulled it.
Yeah.
And so they never stopped editing, and so that mid-July date is still the target. But I know the guys are very excited, and people are probably excited to see
July
that.
is kind of a dead zone for TV.
They're going to watch it. They said any publicity is good publicity. If they already shot it and filmed it, why waste the money?
No, but Charles is
I
right.
wanna
It's
watch
about
it.
it's about will sponsors sign on?
As long as they know they can still make money off of it.
Well, if it
then
goes on
they're gonna air
streaming,
it.
is that different than network? What would be better?
That's well, they still sell ads on Hulu because not everybody gets it.
You know who should
ad-free.
advertise?
Who?
This is not going to be. All right, go ahead.
Barstool.
See, I told you it wasn't going to be appropriate.
Harvey.
Totally too soon, man.
Harvey.
God.
That was bad. That was naughty.
What's that? Uneven?
Yeah, sorry. That was on me. I was like, hey.
Okay. Where is our guest?
Only 5 minutes.
Tawanda, where's the info on the guest? I'm asking you because I just want to see it before. What the fuck?
Okay.
Wednesday.
I didn't say you did anything wrong. I was just asking for it.
Jesus
If anybody doesn't want their hot dog,
What?
there's a donation vestibule on my desk.
Can I tell you something? I would kill.
Why can't you?
They're just filled with shit I shouldn't
No,
be
these
eating.
ones are good for you. No
They're
corn
good
syrup.
for you.
I literally
They're
Googled it.
healthy hot dogs.
0 carbs, 100% all beef.
How much sugar?
They're not going to do it.
No
That is
sugar.
really
Show me.
I was Googling the ingredients because
Show
you know
me.
I'm nervous. All
Because
right,
if you're
here we go.
right, I may have a hot dog.
I don't
All
want
right,
to
good.
interrupt this
And I-
No, it's
scintillating
important.
conversation. Something actually important.
Let's see.
Well, this is
sugar.
actually important.
It's not actually
Can
important.
I ask you something?
2
Hold
grams.
on.
2
Before
grams
you
of
tell
sugar.
me, whatever you have,
Nothing.
is it something that would cause you to live or die? Food will cause you to live or die.
2 grams of sugar.
Here's what it is. It's our actual jobs, the reason that they're here. And Alexa had some important information to add to the story we just
Tell
did.
me something that's life or death like a hot dog.
Something that's life or death like a hot dog?
All of our comments on Instagram are pointing out that July is Domestic Survivor Awareness Month.
Oh, shoot.
Which makes it not a great time
For them to drop a
ABC
show.
to
Or it-
decide to run.
or it does.
does.
Right.
Or it does.
Well, that's gross.
Oh,
You think?
Where are my pearls?
I was just
Where are my
checking.
pearls?
I was just checking.
Not the pearl
My
check.
pearls. I should take off my rings. Do I use that?
It's always something.
They didn't take it.
It's always
Okay,
going to
are
be
we
something.
ready? What are we? What?
It's always going to be some month, but
Okay, what block? What block is this? What is it?
Where are we going?
D1. Okay. Let's go back here. I suppose.
This was People.
He said, is this a newsroom or a Chuck E. Cheese?
Chuck E. Cheese.
I
More
agree.
more Chuck E. Cheese than Newsroom.
Yeah. Same. They have the best pizza.
Okay, can I just say, no, they don't. Just no, they don't.
Okay.
No,
I
they
know
don't.
you love that cauliflower. What is it? The squash pizza.
That's not Chuck E.
Chuck E.
Cheese.
Cheese has the
No,
best
I
pizza.
know.
That's Nancy
wrong
Silverton's
with you?
New
place.
Yorker just said Chuck E.
Oh
Cheese has
my
the best pizza.
God.
Talia, for shame.
Talia.
You're not a real New Yorker. You're out of the club.
Okay, here we go.
You're not in the club.
Let's just go.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. True confessions about the Obama's marriage.
True love, actually.
Some would say that it's absolutely true love. They sat down. This was part of the opening of the Presidential Center in Chicago. They sat down, did an interview with people together, and talked about their marriage. And the former president says, admits he's not really pulling his weight.
Just being with her made me better. And she still does. And would make our kids have a foundation that would pay off for them over the long term. And that's, in fact, what's happened. I don't know if it's been an equal partnership. I've gotten, I'm sure, more out of it than she has. But it's worked out for me really well. You know, for her, you know, it's probably more of a mixed bag.
I mean, the truth is that I probably would have been someone who stayed more put, right? But, you know, because of my husband, because of who he is, he offered all of us, you know, my mom, my family, just a broader sense of what's possible in life. You know,
what she's saying is I'm the crazy one.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
So I've read their memoirs. I've read lots of books on them, talked to people who know them, and it's all true. I mean, he got a lot out of it in the sense that she was always the anchor at home, and especially when he was in the state legislature in Illinois. He was gone a lot, and it caused real problems in their marriage, and she was getting fed up with it. And one of their kids had a medical emergency, and it opened his eyes, and he started to become more present. But because she never liked politics and he stayed in it, that when he came home, she ruled the roost. And that was pretty clear.
But what she's saying, though, is, and she didn't spell it out there, and he joked at the end. He's like, oh, you know, I wasn't doing my part. What she's saying is he opened up, because of who he became, because he became elected president,
she said
suddenly their entire world,
100%.
They saw all these other things
but
that
she says
they wouldn't have seen.
She would have stayed in her lane, whatever that is, and the lane became this huge field because he opened up all these vistas, but she never liked politics. She did not like being in the White House.
But she seems to be begrudgingly admitting that it's done some positive things
but
for their entire family.
You could see it both ways, which is why he called it a mixed bag.
No, but this is the ingredients of a successful partnership. I think is what she's saying is it broadened me. I was very grounded. I would have stayed put, had a small sort of family life, and his ambition sort of drew her out into this broader world for them and their family. It seems to be what she's saying, which is good.
And I just want to say one other thing. I know she's saying she would have had a family life and everything else. She is a Harvard-educated lawyer who was incredibly successful. So her lane is a big successful.
But it's not President of the United States broad.
States broad. Right.
Zoe from Fort Lauderdale, and I really love this story so much because they could easily pretend like their marriage has been perfect. It's been an equal 50-50 split, but they're not doing that. And I think that's why a lot of us love them as a couple. He understands what Michelle had to sacrifice, and we love a man that takes accountability. So this gives me hope.
I get it. And it's so funny you say it because a lot of people I know who don't feel that now, that hope, felt on Thursday when they opened the library. They felt it again. That was a subtle shot.
Or not so subtle.
Will Michelle ever run for office? Do you think Michelle would ever?
But it's true. Okay. A lot of people.
You should have said, what do you mean by that?
I feel the exact opposite, and the reason we have Donald Trump is because of Barack Obama's presidency.
What?
I think it's more Joe Biden, but go on.
Donald Trump was president before Joe Biden.
Oh, we should get Joe in here.
You know what? George Washington was president before.
Is this not the one?
That is true.
Well, I don't know if this is the one.
You asked for the notes. I didn't even look at them.
I asked for the.
Oh my
I would pay so much money to eat ice cream with Joe Biden. Don't you just want to hang out with him?
I know which ones you wanted.
You gotta send me that hot dog picture. My mom's gonna love that. I went through like a phase in middle school where I was doing no carbs.
Yeah.
So all I'd eat is hot dogs.
Okay, so say that. You've never done that. Ever.
Anybody.
Doesn't matter if I did.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Can
I'm
I get somebody in the control room to talk to me?
They were here the whole
What?
Oh my God.
They were here.
Is anybody in the control room? Okay, we're just asking for somebody to talk to us.
Someone in the booth tell me how to pronounce the last name. Thank you.
Hey. I'm up. In my Talia Block era. What's my name? Oh. I gotta show this to the chat. Snake I found in the street.
You want me to head up? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I got that. I'm going to send that over.
Hey, if anyone's listening and they don't want their hot dog, there seems to be a desk that's just accumulating hot dogs. You could put the leftovers there. If you are done with your hot dog, anybody done with a hot dog? Babcock, are you gonna eat your hot dog?
I haven't had a hot dog in like 35 years.
You should probably take one though, just so they don't go to waste. 35 years? You know, I thought you were 30 when we first started here.
I was.
No, when I first started here.
What about it?
I thought you were 30 when I first started. Yeah. Really? Wow. Time flies by when you are not having fun. I thought of a really funny shirt that we could make. You know this saying? It's like, love what you do and you'll never work a day in your life. And it was like, kind of like what you do and you'll work 5 days a week for Harvey Levin. And I'm gonna print them. Kind of okay, kind of.
Put me down for one.
Put me down.
Maybe.
Yeah. Satisfied with what you do and you may work 7 days a week for Harvey and Charles. Going to Subtronics next weekend. I want a second hot dog. I'll eat Babcock's. We'll get lunch. Oh.
Why don't we start?
Back in the line.
Angel, it's Harvey and Charles. Thank you so much for doing this.
Of course, guys. I mean, we've got acquainted a couple of times at this point, so I feel like I know you guys very well at this point.
Oh, we so appreciate this. Thank you.
Of course.
Let's
love the background.
Let's have some fun.
Okay.
Here we go.
So, you know, of course, it is Pride Month, and several sports leagues are actually recognizing that with special nights. And some teams even have chosen to put patches or rainbow flags on their uniforms or on their hats.
Or on the field.
Or on the field. So, you know, this became a thing in baseball recently because the San Francisco Giants, their general manager, Buster Posey, basically got into a whole thing with reporters because some of the players didn't want to wear the special, didn't want to wear the flag on their cap. There were players who disagreed with the idea of celebrating Pride Month. And so he's dealing with that. And it's interesting that he's dealing with that in San Francisco also.
Right.
That he wouldn't realize that that's going to be an issue. But Dana White, the head of the UFC, was asked about why the UFC doesn't recognize Pride Month with any special events.
And he was very candid.
This is what he told Tommy Lauren.
Why doesn't the UFC have Pride Nights?
Listen, I have, I'm staring at my board, my roster of top 15 fighters. You know, I'm assuming we have some gay fighters. I don't know how many of them are openly. I know that we have gay female fighters. I don't give I don't care what you are, who you are, what you do. You know, that's just, we don't talk about that or any of that stuff. But I don't know, I'm just not, everybody, you do your own thing, and I'm just not into it. I'm in the fight business, so it's a little different than, you know, baseball is like America's game, and, you know, I don't know. I stay in my lane, man. Whatever all these other guys are doing, good luck to you. I do my own thing.
So the cynical way of looking at it would be that Dana White is so aligned with Donald Trump that he wouldn't want to cross that line. The other way of looking at it is, what Dana White is saying is not so much that he's against a Pride Night with a baseball team or whatever else. Just for him,
Why
it's
does
not
it need to be?
He doesn't need to do it, and he acknowledges there are openly gay female fighters, and he seems to know that there are some gay male fighters who just haven't come out. But he said it's not his thing.
So what really is the purpose of doing this? Several leagues, like we said, are doing this. Baseball, basketball, even hockey has it also. And so joining us now to talk about why leagues do these events is a former WNBA star, Angel McCutchery. She was a #1 draft pick for the Atlanta Dream, and she is joining us now. Angel, welcome to TMZ Live.
Thank you, thank you. Guys, why is it always like, oh, I know we have gay female fighters, but maybe we have guy female fighters. Like, why is it a maybe? I'm sure you have gay male fighters. Why is it a difference there? That's why we still have all these men on the DL, because it's always this maybe and this masculinity thing. That's the first thing I see.
I think he said maybe because he was saying he didn't know of any that were out.
I disagree.
I think he's acknowledging that there.
I think he knows
that there are, but there's nobody who's
fighters.
out.
I know people who work at UFC, and they talk about this. They know,
Sure.
and they know. But people choose to either come out or not come out. But you're right. I mean, Angel, you're right. Some people are very open about it, and some people aren't. And I guess what Dana is saying is not my job to make a decision for them. It's their personal decision. What do you think of that?
It is his job. I know he doesn't care what people do with their love life, which I agree on that. But we have different initiatives in sports that we use to support, people and groups. Like we support the military. We support women in domestic violence. Pride Week is one of that. So this will help. He will probably see a lot of DL men, fighters, come out because they're supporting that initiative. So yes, they need to have it. That's why we have these initiatives to support people in these different groups.
So I was wondering that, Angel, are these nights that that teams, when they recognize Pride Month, are they doing it for players who may be LGBTQ, or is it more for fans who are LGBTQ? Like, what is the real reason for having these nights?
It's for people in general, people who love Pride. You don't have to be gay to want to support Pride, to be a part of it, to go to the parties, to go to gay initiatives. And I think that's the misinterpretation of it. You can just support it just because it's something you want to support. And this Pride Month, it hurts nobody. It has never done anything bad to anyone. So I don't see what the big deal is in having Pride Week in sports. So I think it's pretty awesome.
Look, I mean, as somebody who was closeted for many years, and believe me, I was closeted for many years. Oh yeah, and for many years, and it was awful. I will say it was just awful. And so I get it. Believe me, I get it.
Right.
And at the same time, look, I think it's great when a team decides to do it, but it doesn't feel to me like it should be an obligation of a team owner or a league owner to get into waters that they just don't want to get into. Not that they don't support it, just because it doesn't align with the mission of the sport.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of things don't align, right? We have orientation before we go to the NBA. Men have orientation before they go in the NBA, right? They have orientation on how to deal with women, how to not get all these females pregnant, money. Yeah, that's not our business, but it's still required to do some of those things, right? So like they did one thing in the NFL, they had all these beautiful women, right, for the rookies in these hotels. They had all those women come back at their orientation and they let them know, all those women that they brought in there had HIV and AIDS. They were trying to show them to be careful. It was a trick they did. So yeah, that has nothing to do with sport. Just like maybe Pride Month doesn't, but we do it anyway to support people, to support our athletes, to show that we care, just like we did with Black Lives Matter. That has nothing to do with sports either, right? Politics stuff, but we do it anyway because we show that that's what athletes do. People look up to us. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, no, I get it, and I get it. Yeah, I just want to raise one other thing, that, you know, a lot of this doesn't necessarily come from the top. It comes from the rank and file. So even if an owner feels really tolerant, the notion that the team follows suit, I don't think is necessarily true. And maybe in fighting, it's especially not the case that the rank and file would follow the owner.
Let me tell you about these owners. Half the owners don't know basketball, but they want to own a basketball team. They don't know anything about the game. Half these owners don't know about fighting or the details of what the sport really entails. These are high-ranked people who want to be involved and bring their friends to games and, you know, pop their collars.
Yeah.
But yes, that's why they have a team of people who do this stuff. We have PR teams and people who do the initiative stuff for these teams. So yeah, they have really nothing to do with it. But what are they going to say? Oh, take away Pride Month? They want to end up like a Donald Sterling? No, I think not.
No, that's very interesting.
Fair.
It's a good angle.
That is fair.
No, good. Hey, it's a good viewpoint on it.
We love having you on, honestly.
Great. By the way, Angel, I know you've gone beyond the sports world now. You've gotten into producing and directing films. You got one coming out?
Yes, a psychological thriller. They're obviously taking off right now. We saw what Obsession has done, and hopefully I can do the same with Bolted. It's a really great concept, really great film, something that's not out. Because I feel like a lot of the same movies are, right? We have Scream 10, Fast and Furious 8. I'm just being sarcastic. Toy Story 5. The list goes on, guys.
That's what
like,
you got to do.
Can we have some new stuff out?
You got to, exactly. You got to start a new franchise. So.
Exactly. So that's what we're trying to do.
Well, hopefully we'll be talking to you in a few years about Bolted 6.
So that's
and congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
All right. Take care,
Thanks
Angel.
for coming on.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Thanks, Angel. Thank you.
Thank you.
So where are we putting that? Okay. So we've done then A, B. So wait a minute. We've done A, B, C. And what else?
And part of D. So that'll either be, that's going to be, we're aiming for B1.
Well, it would be B, period.
B, period. And then in D, we would have, but if it doesn't make that.
Okay, but I'm trying to figure out, have we done C? You see is Taylor Swift. So have we done A, B, C, and D essentially?
We did.
Oh, okay. So now we're just F, E, F, and G left. Okay, got it. Got it.
E, F, G.
This is the OnlyFans name.
Got it. Okay.
How do we pronounce Brit's last name?
Got it.
Costco.
They're Costco.
They are Costco. So I didn't break the bank on this.
They're $1 each. Don't worry.
That's what I'm saying.
It's worth a try. I'm pretty.
Were they delicious?
So good.
Did you put mustard on it?
I ate nothing on it.
How can you do that? Why would you not put a condiment
Because
on
I had somebody do it as a favor for me to bring me a hot
Why
dog.
would you not put
I just ate the hot
condiment?
dog.
I was like, what are you guys doing? Why would you not put a condiment
I'm
on
just
the
getting
raw
yelled
dog?
at. No bun, just a hot dog. So good. No, nothing. It's a plain old hot dog.
Bacon.
No. I'm like a bacon wrap hot dog.
How do you do that without mustard?
It's that hot dog is so delicious, and they cook it just right, so it's not dry, and it's not like that weird grainy texture. It's such a good quality hot dog. It doesn't need
mustard
anything.
is such an enhancement.
I'm having heartburn, you know, so I'm just doing it just a solid hot dog.
I would think that the hot dog itself would give you more heartburn than the mustard.
It would, but you know, you're not trying to fuel that fire, so no mustard. We'll catch up after this.
It's fascinating.
Thanks.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hi,
It's
Rebecca.
Harvey and Charles. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Well, good. Thank you for doing this.
That's okay. Thanks for having me on. I'm really grateful.
Do you know Mike Walters and Gary Trock?
Yes, I do. They're good friends of mine.
We love them. They are veterans at TMZ, and we absolutely love them.
They're very awesome.
Okay, we are ready to roll. Here we go.
Something big going down in Coachella this weekend.
Coachella?
Yes, not music, but it is in the Coachella Valley. It is called Knockout Queen. It is a one-of-a-kind event that is sort of combining combat sports and social media influencers, creators. And it all comes to a head tonight with a big bout between two social media successful social media creators, Rebecca McLeod and Britt Fit, going toe-to-toe tonight in the ring. Now, we are lucky enough to be joined by one of those two combatants. Rebecca is joining us now from Coachella, where I guess you're just a few hours away from fight night. Is that true, Rebecca?
Yes, that is correct. We are actually all just relaxing right now, getting ready, calming our nervous systems down. The fights are about to start. I'm so excited.
So I would think that the shot in the arm you guys got was the Jake Paul fight, that suddenly an influencer gets in the ring and prevails over a legend. And so I would think that this kind of inspired you guys to say, wait a minute, if one influencer can do it, what if we get a bunch of them?
100%, 100%. I absolutely love what they're doing there, getting the influencers involved. I think it's so much fun. It's a great way to show what we can do other than just social media, put ourselves out there in a different way. So I absolutely love it.
So, Rebecca, is boxing something new to you, or was this something you did before and then you became a creator?
No, I did it before. So I started kickboxing at an early age. I did it for a few years, and then I've been doing boxing on and off down in the Gold Coast for the last couple of years as well as a hobby. So I already did it. Comp was never something that I thought of doing, but I suggested it to my coach once, and then the opportunity fell into my lap a month later. So I was like, yep, I mean, I spoke it into the universe. I may as well take the opportunity.
So, you know, there are some people who say, well, this is going to be somewhat performative because you have these influencers doing it, and it's not going to be, you know, real boxing. Are you going for a knockout?
Absolutely, and it is not performative at all. All the girls have been working so hard, especially me. We are properly fighting, and yeah, I'm keen for a KO.
Some people would look at this and say, I thought this is what you were going to say, is that this is a serious hazard for you, more than the typical boxer, because you guys, part of how you make your living are as social media influencers. As you like to say, it's the moneymaker, except for her, it actually is a moneymaker. With you, it's not.
Where is this coming from?
But for Rebecca, this is her moneymaker.
That is the most gratuitous thing you have said in a long
Because
time.
you said it actually on camera once. You was like, hey, this is my moneymaker.
That was a line in a show we did that never made air because
Oh,
they
that's
said
right.
we
It didn't
sucked.
air. It didn't air.
Oh,
I
my
forgot.
God.
Anyway, back to Rebecca. Are you concerned about the moneymaker? Like, when you get in the ring, I know you said you're going for a knockout. Yeah.
No, I'm not concerned about it. I mean, if I was worried about it, then it's probably not something I should be doing, right? So my only concern is just worrying about how I'm going to take her down.
So this, I would assume, because you guys have such massive audiences, that you have a lot of followers who are coming down to Coachella to watch this.
That's correct. There is so many people jumping on the live stream. It's a 72-hour stream. It's already been going the past few days. So yeah, we're really excited. I've got a ton of fans watching. I've got all my Australian army back at home watching me. It's going to be the perfect time for them to watch. So everyone's going to be awake and they're all rooting for me and I'm so excited.
So how do they find it?
Yeah, where's this stream?
It's streamed on Kick, on TikTok, and on Triller TV.
Okay.
Right.
Well, good luck.
Good luck. Obviously, I know Britt didn't join us. Hopefully she's not in the ring getting in some extra practice before the fight.
That would be the wrong thing to do.
All right.
Whoa. All right. Take that as a threat. Good luck to you.
Good luck, Rebecca. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Bye.
Okay.
Somebody said this reminds them of Celebrity Deathmatch a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I want to get back to the hot dog.
Social media,
Yeah.
celebrity deathmatch. That's kind of what it is.
It kind of
What are we
is.
doing?
Except not claymation. It's actual
It's
Oh,
real
good.
people.
real people.
Going over to the hot dog stand with the hot dog.
About the hot dog. Now I
Dude,
want a
you
hot
need
dog.
one. Going over to the hot dog stand and I'm getting another hot dog. I can't stop eating them. They're so good. It's low carb, high protein. You have to have one. It's so good. If you don't like it, I'll eat the rest of it. Don't worry. I'm not. The sodium kills the germs.
That's true. That's a good point.
I'll pop in the corner. Good job. I'll pop into this corner when I have a comment.
What?
You heard me?
No, I didn't.
I said I'll pop into that corner when I'm ready with a comment.
Okay,
via
let's do
chat.
this.
Yes.
Put the hat on before you do.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Is this F?
Well, you have a Skype? How long?
So when TMZ Sports broke the story about ex-UFC fighter Dustin Poirier getting arrested at the airport in Atlanta, I had no idea that the body cam footage would look like this. I didn't even know if there was body cam footage, but we found out there is, and the showdown between Dustin, who is pretty much, not pretty much, he is a badass. He beat one of the guys who beat Conor McGregor.
He's a former champ.
He was former champion. He beat Conor McGregor
Yeah.
twice. Justin Gage. I mean, yeah, he is
Yes.
dangerous.
So when someone like that comes up against a police officer, you hope that it just goes quietly and peacefully. Yeah. It did not. This body cam shows Dustin was ready to fight with anybody, police or not.
Pulling off the plane, all my boys went to crib. Now,
And this is why he got pulled off the plane.
you Dustin Poirier, bro. Just relax. Man, I'll fight you right now.
No, I don't want to fight, bro.
I'll go with you right now.
Bro, I don't want to fight, bro. I don't want to
Let's
fight.
go.
I don't want to fight.
Let's go.
Ready to have you
Yeah,
step
tell
up.
him. Tell him, come on.
Get a couple of
Because it's gonna be bad.
Bro, just
It's
step
gonna be
back.
bad.
Bro.
What's up?
Bro, relax.
You wanna fight?
Bro,
You gonna
relax.
tase me?
Relax, bro.
You gonna tase me, dog?
Relax.
Bro, I'm gonna bang you up.
Bro, relax. They kicked him off the flight. This guy's a UFC fighter.
bitches.
You know.
What's going on, bro? Talk to me. Man, the bitches lying hoes, man. Let's go. Arrest me. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Arrest me.
Well, they did.
That's the best
They
way,
arrested
dog.
him.
That's the best way.
He did eventually go peacefully. By the way, at the end here, listen.
All right, man.
Nah, you did a great job. You did a great job.
He tells the cop he did a great job.
The guy who was threatening to beat his ass.
Here's the thing about it. A, he's lucky he didn't get arrested for assaulting a police officer. B, it's amazing that this officer knew who he was.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't know and he had walked up to him, things would have gone way different.
Right. I thought the cop did a great job.
That
Didn't he?
officer needs a commendation for
because somebody
keeping
was going to
things
get
calm.
hurt.
No, he did
de-escalating.
He did a great job.
Yeah.
So Dustin has responded to this.
He did. He said that he needs help. He has had trouble with retiring from fighting, which he did last July. And he's having trouble filling the void. And he says that alcohol is clearly not the answer for him. In fact, he said his father was an alcoholic and it ruined his dad's life. And he said, I can't go down that same path. So he's clearly pointing to alcohol being an issue. And we've seen that.
You know, I have to say, this is where sometimes, videos like this, where he kind of sees where he landed, that can be the awakening.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Harv, he is known as one of the better guys in the entire sport. Charitable guy, does a lot for kids.
Right.
That was a Dustin that I've never seen before.
By the way, we say he wasn't. So what he was arrested for was public.
Yeah, it's called
drunkenness.
public drunkenness. It's a misdemeanor. Can obviously, with worst case, it's a year in jail. He's not going to get that.
It's not going to get that. But this could have gone way worse. But
Yeah.
hopefully now he's really acknowledged.
Yeah.
I am Sunshine, located in Houston. And first, wow. So I definitely think he does need to take some time to go to rehab because alcoholism is no joke. But I am glad that he addressed the subject responsibly. But he just needs to put in the actions to do better at this point.
Yeah.
That was this close to being really, really bad.
Okay. Let's do G. Okay.
Great kicker.
EFG. Oh, look, I'm getting an ad for a hoodie for pets.
Okay.
What?
You should get that for your friend.
Nah.
What?
He's not worthy.
Chat, clip that.
Shit, it's 12:20.
He's been bad.
Whose fault is that?
I know.
How's it my fault?
Okay.
Get your son in
Okay, here we
check.
go. We got to move.
Not working.
Okay. Let's go on an adventure. What do you say?
Not a fun adventure for a 13-year-old. I don't know if you heard about the story at Disneyland. There was a kid who was on Tiana's, what do they call it now? Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Yeah.
I've been in a long time. And he somehow got out of the log flume and ends up falling down. It's like a 50-foot drop at the end of the ride.
So we heard about it, but we didn't see it. Well,
And then-
now we have video, and it is shocking. Watch this. That's the kid.
Yeah.
Just careening down.
I don't know how he got out, if he intentionally got out, if he was holding on to something, but he ends up going down that entire
It's like
50-foot
feet,
slide.
And he's bumping along the way.
Right, because there are steps that the log flume would normally just go over. He's hitting all those things, gets to the bottom.
Went to the hospital.
Miracle of miracles.
Went to the hospital and was released.
Yeah. A couple of scratches here and there and some bruises, but nothing major.
Crazy. Thank God.
That is a Disney miracle right there.
It is a Disney miracle.
Although, I don't know if their lawyers are saying it's a
Right.
miracle.
Right. Okay. We will see you tomorrow. Okay, guys. Talk to you
Tomorrow?
Yep.
Enjoy your Cobb.
More hot dog talk tomorrow?
You know it.
All I heard of is nothing but hot dogs for the last half hour. You want to know why we're late? Yeah, because you guys were talking hot dogs all the time.
Oh, is that why?
My bad, y'all. I take full responsibility for that one. It's good to know when you're at fault.
No.
Too much hot dog talk. Well, I gotta go head over to the table before all these people eat all these hot dogs. You broke it? Hey, Charles is vandalizing company property. Can someone please stop him?
This shouldn't be this difficult to figure out.
All right. Corey, you keep him distracted while I take all the Costco dogs. Folks, we'll see you tomorrow.
You know, there is
if I don't
something
get
where
food poisoning.
you're not supposed to eat.
No, but Babcock isn't having one.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna bring one to him,
Yeah,
and
but
then
that
when he
doesn't
says no,
mean
thank
that you should keep eating. I don't know. I can't fix it, Darius.
Oh, so now you're saying I'm fat.
No, I'm just saying that
Charles thinks women shouldn't be allowed to eat.
you get too much nitrogen and stuff. There's stuff in hot dogs that look. Unless you're training.
My body, my choice. How about that?
Unless you're training to take on Joey Chestnut next weekend.
I would, Joey Chestnut, if you're watching this, I'd smoke you. See you on Thursday.
Darius can't get it either.
See you on Thursday.